State Farm Stadium in Glendale. But tonight we start Week 14 of the NFL season with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Arizona Cardinals. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the first snap, here's Mayfield. This is taken in by McBride. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards right off the bat, and a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Mayfield. All the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now Baker going to change it up. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mayfield. A short one here, caught by McBride. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
And leads to 3rd down.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
14 yards. And the Cardinals first down.
Run.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Hey, alert 33. Point it right. Pistol.
To throw, Mayfield. That's complete to Michael Wilson. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 23 yards on the play. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Point it right. Regular. What's on?
Play fake. Mayfield. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Hey, alert! Option. 180. Stop.
Throwing, Mayfield. That's to McBride, and he has it. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Commanders nothing.
The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. This to McLaurin out on the left side. Down the numbers. There he goes. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 65 yards. And the Commanders are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Here's Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
Mayfield to throw it. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 44-yard line.
2 yards. And the Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he powers through the first lane, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2. Brings up second and 12.
Mayfield looks to throw.
47-yard line.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
180!
Mayfield going to switch things up here. On third down, he'll drop to throw. He finds his rookie wideout from Tennessee. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 22-yard line. Mayfield down. Pass to the right, and he's got McBride. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 12-yard line.
Well, it looks like they'll move things around here. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Third and 3.
15-yard line.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Stop!
Mayfield. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Cardinals are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Hey, alert 33! Watch out!
They'll run with Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now from the 9, here's second and goal.
Second and goal at the 9-yard line.
Up, up! Hey, alert 33! Real. Watch out!
They'll drop to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. LeJante Wester from 8 yards out. And the Cardinals are able to extend their lead. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good, we're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
Cardinals 13, Commanders 6.
Out out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Brings up second and 9.
After one, it's 13-6. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they're looking at a second down and 9 to go.
Panther 11, Panther, come on, 50.
Here's Daniels. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Nothing, 19. Come 19. Come 19. Check. 70 Timberwolves.
Daniels going to throw for it. And Walker has it. Past the 20. Touchdown, Washington. Big play there. 46 yards. And the Commanders take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Big fourth down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Cardinals 13.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
A great play there. With his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the second most in a single year. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great work, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word, if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Mayfield from the gun on third down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
These two offenses have gone up and down the field so far in the first half. Finally, I say, here's a stop on third down.
Inaudible here to get a new look.
Hey, alert 33. Run. Stop.
Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Touchdown, Cardinals. Bijan Robinson, 65 yards. And the Cards' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
The Cardinals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this one is caught. So they come up with a 2-point conversion, and that makes this a 1-point game now.
Cardinals 21.
So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And the stakes in this game certainly high as we get toward the end of the regular season. For now, they are holding a wild card spot, but there are no shortage of other teams in the NFC looking to take that spot from them.
Starting with the guys on the other side of the field because they're on the outside looking in, and no one likes to be in that position. You want to be in the room, not looking inside to see everyone else having fun.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
19, 18, trap 50, trap.
Now Daniels. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And McLaurin going to pick up a Commander's first down as he'll get this down to the 40. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Gain of 5. First down, Washington.
He finds his man, complete. It's Walker. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be second down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
79 Broncos.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Now a run, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Baker changing the play at the line. Now Mayfield. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Throwing now is Daniels. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4.
79 Broncos. Buffalo 18.
To the air goes Daniels. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down.
Ready, set.
And the Washington first down.
Daniels looking to throw. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Jalen Lane, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. The Commanders lined up here. They're going to try for 2 once again. Daniels going to try and throw for it. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score.
Cardinals 21.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
23-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores.
And he completes it to Wilson.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
First and 10 at the 30.
To throw, Mayfield. But he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here's Mayfield. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
I'll pick up a 13 on the play. It's third down.
Now an audible here into something else.
Run.
Throwing, Mayfield. And Mayfield again with the interception, his third. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. Charles, we've seen them target one of their main weapons time and time again. Maybe they went to that well too many times there.
Yeah, and it's so difficult to determine how many times is too many, because how many times have we seen a team go and play and say, until they stop us, we'll keep going. But they got stopped on that one, and it cost them 6 points.
They'll try and throw for it. Now Daniel's going to keep it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Hey, alert! Pistol. Real. Set.
Final play of the half, Mayfield. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Commanders are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Push the Eagles!
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. 72 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. To throw is Daniels. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
44-yard line.
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Cowboy 80. 19 tight. 19 tight. 65 catch. 65.
2nd and 2. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
79 Broncos. Buffalo 8 Panther 60 Maverick. 60.
Looking to throw. Daniels. He'll try to pick it up himself. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 25-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 19.
19, Warriors, 17, 17, Timberwolf, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler, 18, Cap 6, Mustang 19.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Short throw to Smith. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
They're a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now.
19, Cup 19, Cup 19.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. With their 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Commanders take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Here we go. Dragon 60, 19, Buffalo 18.
Back to throw. Daniels. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
Cardinals 21.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
An attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. That is incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Regular. Officer. Alert. Kings. Run. Point it right. What's up?
4th down, Mayfield. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Let's go.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now Baker going to change it up. Mayfield with it once more. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing a second and a bundle. Mayfield looks to throw. A short one here, caught by McBride. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Brings up third down.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Mayfield from the gun on third down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
Hey, alert 33. Regular. Up.
Now Mayfield on fourth down. That is caught. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So after the big play on fourth, here's first and 10.
At the 29-yard line.
Run.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down.
At the 14-yard line.
Hey, alert! What's that?
Mayfield down. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. LeJonte Wester with his second touchdown of the night. And the Cardinals are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter.
Real.
The Cardinals will line up for the
Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by Washington. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's Washington with the football and the lead as we start the fourth.
Okay.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now Daniels. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
18, right in.
Here's Daniels. He'll try and do this himself. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in. They just got to throw this one away.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth.
19 tight. Hurt.
Daniels going to throw for it. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And he is trying to get to the marker. Going to depend on the spot, but I'm not sure he got there, and he did not. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
At the 38-yard line.
King. Run. Regular. Pistol.
Now Mayfield. Now he's going to step up and run. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Mayfield. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
10 yards. That's good for the Cardinals. First down. First and 10 at the 48.
They'll look to throw now on first down. It's brought in by Wilson. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A gain of 32 that time. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for first and 10. Back to throw again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. The offense on third down tonight, they've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This will be third and 19.
Run.
From the gun, Mayfield. Under pressure, they got him again. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
It's fourth down.
What's up?
Desperation time. Mayfield on fourth down. And oh my goodness, here's a fifth interception. And the Commanders force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
Come on. 18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals. 10 to the left. 60, 70 Rangers. 70.
Daniels looking to throw. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. To the air goes Daniels. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. He's up to 88 yards receiving in the ball game now, and he's got a first down.
18 on the play. First
70
down, Commanders.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Down the sideline he goes. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. A big play there. His second touchdown of the night. And the Commanders are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they want.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. LeJontay Wester, 65 yards. And the Cardinals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this is going to be covered up by Washington. Now they'll audible to something else. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. The 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 166 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Throwing now is Daniels. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And his defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. To throw is Daniels. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal.
Hey, pass. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, this defense knows, they're well aware that they're down 2 scores, and they figure this is pretty much their last chance. They know if they give up a touchdown here, that ends it. Nice job on first and goal to push them the other way, but they have to be thinking takeaway right here.
18 Rattler. Cup 19. Cup 19.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Jalen Lane with an amazing diving catch. And the Commanders are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. The quarterback will keep it himself. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, a mistake there. The kickoff out of bounds. Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense. This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him, and after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Now Brissett, the backup, his first throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. 3rd and 20.
10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Kill. Right. Go.
Here's Brissett. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
19. Go.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position.
Let's go.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. It doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
So a victory here for the Commanders. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for the Commanders, it's a very important win as they move to 9-4 now on the year. And now they'll have a few extra days before they face the Rams next week. Meanwhile, for Arizona, they can ill afford to drop too many more as they fall to 7-6 on the year. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions.